Tonight's show is sponsored by Queen Bee Cleaning Company. Queen Bee Cleaning Company services Wayne County and the surrounding areas within a 1-hour radius. Their services include residential cleaning, commercial cleanings, post-construction cleanups, move-ins and move-outs. Yes, they do the packing and cleaning for you. Real estate cleanings, deep cleans, event cleanups, window cleaning, interior, exterior, and screens, junk removal, and boat detailing. Yes, you heard that right, boat detailing. You can hire them weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, one-time jobs as needed. It doesn't matter. They offer all natural cleaning options as well using chemical-safe products. All estimates are free. When you need to find a cleaning company, think Queen Bee, because when your environment is clean, you feel happy, motivated, and healthy. To contact them for all of your cleaning needs, call 570-229-3959 or email them at qbcleaningcompany@gmail.com.
All right, y'all. It's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another fantastic episode of the NDT Podcast. What is up, gentlemen? How are we doing tonight?
Adjective.
I had to do it. Because you mentioned it last time.
Use a different fucking adjective.
Had to roll with it. You know what?
You used to be creative.
Bro, I've got a good idea.
Listen,
Aaron, great idea. You know where I'm going with this, don't you?
I ain't
Justin,
taking the lead.
next time it's yours.
Nope.
Let's go. I believe in you, bro.
Don't complain then.
You can handle lead. I know you can. You're talented.
I'm not saying
You've got the voice of an angel.
Why won't you?
Why?
Not my thing.
You can do this. I believe in you.
We'll
Man, I'm
start the show
disappointed.
like this.
I'm sad.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
All right, guys. Well, we're here again with another fantastic. See what I did there? Guest for tonight's show. His name is Gus The Savage. He is a local musician. He's got a lot going on in the music game. He is doing fantastic. You like that, Justin? Fantastic. This is beautiful.
That was a fantastic intro.
But no, his music
worry, I'll
is
shake
incredible,
it
man.
off.
He's dick. So we're gonna bring him on. We're gonna talk to him about his music. Maybe we'll talk to him a little bit about wrestling because when we first met this guy, we met him at Friday Night SmackDown in Wilkes-Barre, PA. So let's bring him on, Jared. Gus The Savage. What is going on, Gus? And why don't you tell us?
In here. Now I'm playing. What's going on?
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that music that we used to bring you in?
Actually, so that's very, very cool that you guys use that song because that song came out September 13th on an EP called Echoes of the Void, and that is the title track for the EP, Echoes of the Void, which can be streamed on every single streaming platform. If you're in another country, it's on there too. Trust and believe. It's my first, I wouldn't say my first, but like my first major all platforms alternative rock, pop punk project to be released. So I'm very excited with it, and I'm hoping that when people listen to it, they receive it very well.
Can I just put something out here?
Yeah.
This is the epitome of fucking confidence right here. I don't like walking through Walmart talking on the phone. This motherfucker's walking through doing a fucking podcast. Like it's nothing. She's like, yeah.
He knows who he is. He don't care.
And then we got Aaron over here being a fucking taken over by Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, seriously.
I literally just pushed the buy now. I bought a new camera as we were talking.
You put 2 in your cart, right? One for you, one for me. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, I was
Allegedly.
going to mention. I was going to mention how Gus is taking us along on a journey. He is on his way to a show right now, so we only have him for a short while. But we're gonna get. And Jared in the background says that song is so good. Jared's already a big fan, and he just listened to it tonight. So hopefully we can get a couple more fans for you tonight during the show, after the show, whenever we share this stuff out there. So this is this a new genre that you're getting into now, or how did you start out with your music career?
So my music career, it started out really in the Bronx, where I'm originally from. I was in an Xbox Live party with a bunch of my friends, and they were rapping. And the only, like, I say this in every single interview. I feel like I repeat myself a lot, but it's literally true. Like, I just thought to myself, well, if they could do it, I could do it too. And I gave it a whirl. And of course, in the very beginning, when you first start something, you're not good at it. So I was not good at it at all, but I thought I was. I thought I was the shit. Trust me, I used to go around, oh my God, my music is the best. Nobody could fuck with me. And in reality, like, I'm older now and I listen to my old shit. I'm just like, bruh, what is this? Like, what is this? But it started it like that. And then it was really on and off throughout my early teen years until I turned 16 when my mom passed away and I moved to Pennsylvania. That's when I started to like really dive headfirst into it a little bit more professionally. I started doing music videos off my phone and using the Triller app to edit them. And I was still recording from like one phone to another phone. One phone had the beat on it. The other one was playing a voice memo of the recording. And then as the years went on, I got a little bit older. I was able to get my first recording laptop, which was an old 2009 MacBook and a USB microphone. And I was recording songs from the comfort of my room in my sister's house. And then when I got really older, old enough to be able to move out and have my own job, whatever, and COVID hit. And right when COVID hit, we got those stimulus checks and everybody was going on vacation with those stimulus checks. And I was like, I have choices. Choice number one, go to Miami, spend this money that was given to me by the government irresponsibly, or use this $1,400 that Donald Trump just gave me and go buy my own proper recording software and recording equipment and all that shit. That's exactly what I did. And from 2021 onward, I've been recording my own music, mixing and mastering my own stuff. I've been working with a plethora of producers and different artists in the area, now working with bands. So this journey has been nothing but fun and stressful and tiring, but fun, a lot of fun nonetheless. Like, when people say it doesn't happen overnight, I literally came to the realization that yes, the fuck it does. Like, I went from doing regular high school talent shows, regular open mics, to being able to play at places like the Rich Theater. And I wouldn't say it happens overnight, but like, it happens out of the blue and you'll never expect it. So it's truly a blessing to be with my career right now. And I just have nobody but God to thank for that, to be honest.
Dude, so you said something back in the beginning of that really caught my attention. It's that you weren't that good in the beginning. Like, it took trial and error. You had to work at it to get good at it. And
Absolutely.
I wish more people would realize to stick things out, things that they love, stick it out and just see where it takes you. This is something that I'm honestly currently trying to teach my kids. And like my daughter, especially, if she tries something and can't get it the first time she does it, she doesn't want to do it anymore. Whether she likes it and has ambition for it or not, she tries it out, she doesn't want to do it. And I try to instill in her, look, it takes time. You got to practice. You got to work at your craft and get good at it. It takes time.
You know, the best
Absolutely.
teacher of that?
Who?
Golf. No,
Okay.
seriously, because every
Okay.
once in a while you hit a ball so good you go, "Oh shit, I can do this," and then the rest of the round is literally like, "I fucking suck at this."
I just want to point out, fuck golf, literally. Like I don't give a fuck what you tell me. I'm not learning how to play that shit to save my life.
Why?
I don't really like. I'm a baseball guy. Like in high school, I played baseball, and then like in the neighborhood with all the neighborhood kids, we would put on uh backyard baseball games. So like I've always been a baseball guy. And then golf is just like I feel like it's just too I don't know, it's too intricate of a fucking swing. Like you got to make sure you hit that shit. And if you don't hit that shit, you look like a goofball.
You're
But
playing
the
with the
thing
wrong
is,
people.
if you're competitive at all, golf is for you. Like
Oh no.
you compete against yourself the whole time
Hell no.
Uh,
I hate
no
and the
that.
pun
course. Like
intended.
it's just
Bro, I'm looking for blankets. I can't find them. This is great.
Guys, if anybody watching knows where to find blankets in Walmart, drop it in
I
chat.
got
Let
'em,
us
I
know
got
what
'em,
aisle
I
it's
got
in
'em. I
Just
got 'em.
before kitchen and bath, bro.
just before kitchen and bath. So you said that you're working with a bunch of different producers, a bunch of different artists. There's a big local scene here in Northeast PA, isn't there?
Absolutely. It's a scene that definitely needs to be tapped into more. I feel like a lot of people are too full of themselves to place themselves in these places like open mics and just regular local shows in general. Like, there's this yearly event. It's one of the biggest events in Scranton. It's the Steamtown Music Awards, and every September, at the very beginning of September, all the artists who didn't get nominated will go on Facebook and talk shit about how it's rigged and I was snubbed and oh, they're not paying attention. Well, you know who's really not paying attention? The people who are talking the shit. Because in February, they put out a post that says, hey, nominations are open. You can vote for yourself, you can vote for your friends, or you can tell people to nominate you. So you have from February to the end of August to get your nominations up, to get all your work in, to put your face out there, to do all these shows in the area, outside the area, whatever. But instead, they wait until September for the official nominations list to drop and be like, oh my God, this is bullshit. This is rigged. I'm never going to this. Well, guess what? You saying you're never going to it, you're missing out on a plethora of networking opportunities. You're shaking hands with people who you don't even know could be important people, and you wouldn't know unless you're there. Like, I have had a plethora of learning experiences at the Steam Sound Music Awards, at the Electric City Music Conference, because during that weekend, they do learning panels in the morning. So like it's crucial to really utilize what we have in the area, all the resources that are being provided to us for free. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to pay to get into these learning panels during the Electric City Music Conference. It's all free. You get free breakfast and coffee, and you get to learn about why your shit is not working. This year there were panels called "Why Isn't Anybody Coming to My Shows?" We had a live podcast on one of the learning panels. We had Aaron Fink, who is a former guitarist for Breaking Benjamin, performing at the Electric City Music Conference, winning an award at the Electric City Music Conference, and doing a learning panel at the Electric City Music Conference. So when I say like I started my true like performing career outside of high school doing the open mics, I truly like stay 10 toes on it that those are important. No matter where they are, no matter if there's 5 people in the room, no matter if there's 10, 20 people in the room, it doesn't matter. Every one of these open mics has a live stream, and the live stream is seen by a lot of people, and those people can be turned on to your music as long as you give them something to be turned on to. If you're not there, you're not performing, and you just expect people to listen to your shit, and you're posting it only, and you're not like really doing anything, you're just posting your music, like that's not, you're not doing anything for yourself. You're not putting in no legwork. You're not outside. You're not putting the face to the name. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get it so twisted, like, fuck that. I don't gotta do this shit. I'm gonna go to New York. I'm gonna go to New Jersey and all that. Yeah, that's cool. It's really sad that we have to do that. But we also have stuff here still in our area that is available to us for free every fucking week. Monday and Tuesdays, there's an open mic. Monday at the Keystone Stage, Tuesdays at the V Spot. All acts are allowed. You can go up there and do fucking hula hooping. Like, it doesn't matter. If you have talent to showcase, you go to these open mics. You get noticed by promoters who watch these open mics. When I was 19, first starting doing this shit, I was getting shows at Stage West for national artists like Mac Lethal, the Cottonmouth Kings, and right before COVID hit, I was going to open for Riff Raff. That was all off the strength of me going outside, going to these open mics, and putting my face in front of this stream, even if the people didn't like my music.
Yeah, man, there's something serious to be said about getting your face out there, getting out into the public eye, and, you know, just making yourself seen.
Absolutely.
It's just making yourself seen. I mean, look at how open you were when I'm in fucking line standing outside of SmackDown asking if anybody wants a business card. You're like the first person, throw your hand up. I'll take one.
Hell yeah, because
I got you.
The same way you was giving me a business. As soon as I saw you handing out business cards, I was like, okay, this is an opportunity. I'm glad I brought mine. Shit.
Yeah.
Let's network right here. Especially we're at a wrestling event. I love wrestling. There's nothing other than music. And my daughter, of course. There's nothing else in this world that I love more than wrestling. And we're in line. I hear business card. I hear podcast. The first thing that clicks into my head is I want an episode. I don't even know this guy. I want to get on his podcast. Haven't seen an episode a day in my life, but I want to get on it. You know?
It's just an opportunity to be seen by more eyes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It didn't matter. You guys only had 2 viewers, 2,000 viewers. I was like, let me get on there. Let me connect with this guy. We have something in common. That can be our first conversation. And then I'll lead into who I am. He'll lead into who he is. That's how networking works. Like,
yeah.
So how is the local scene now? Because we have a buddy who used to put on hip hop shows. He would have like a couple local artists. Now he would do this in Honesdale.
okay.
Don't know if you've ever been there.
No.
Very hillbilly little town. Nice little town.
That's
He
pretty
would do
nice.
hip hop shows in Honesdale.
Okay.
He would bring artists from like Scranton, you know, the Valley area,
Yeah.
but he would also have a headliner.
Right.
He would have Armageddon. He had Rod Digga. He had names. Tony
Tony
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Nice.
And who's the D12 dude? The shower cat.
Conniva.
No, it wasn't
he's had
Conniva.
Conniva. He's had Conniva too. The one who always wore the shower cap, the heavy set one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got my dudes mixed up.
Bizarre.
Yes.
Bizarre D12 was up here.
That's fine.
But yeah, he's the same way, man. He grew up in Queens,
Okay.
and he's put in a lot of work.
So, and that's amazing. I think that's amazing. And what I truly feel about that is me having started as a hip-hop artist, we need more hip-hop shows in the area put together like that, because there are artists out here who need to be performing, who maybe they don't want to perform at the open mic because they're shy, but if they perform at a show where they feel like they're a star, you know, that might be what gets them out the door. But more hip hop shows in the area for sure, because like I said, there's a lot of them in the area that I can't even name all of them off the top of my head because there's so many. But they're also the ones that, you know, sometimes complain about not being involved in these certain events. But when there's like
The devil.
more rock shows than anything, you know, there is something to complain about. Like, there's not enough hip hop shows in the area to make hip hop a predominant genre, as opposed to what we get from the alternative rock, pop punk, metal scene in the area. Like, that is thriving. Like, if you can go to anywhere this weekend and catch a rock band play at any of these venues around town. Not one of these venues this weekend will have a hip hop R&B show. And that's the sad part. So I feel
Yeah, and
like
that's
if he's not booking shows anymore, he should like definitely start getting back into it and look into the Scranton
Well,
area.
he's now listening, so
It's so funny that
he's in chat now.
there you go,
Well,
Billy. We just
let's
talked
get it.
about you.
We just
But yeah,
actually
no.
in July
being-
at the Ritz Theater, we did a hip hop festival, Atmosphere Music Festival, and we had a lot of people in the audience. So I feel like if we could give it some sort of revival in a sense, like make it a little bit more popular so we could keep up with the rock stuff, then it would make more sense.
Yeah, if I wasn't able to be involved in that like I was when he was putting those on,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have realized how much talent there is in this area.
I'm
'Cause
saying
there
that.
really is.
Like,
And I know the one group he used to have a lot is still fairly relevant in the area too, Mercy Gang.
yes. Fun fact, Mercy Gang was one of the first hip hop groups that I performed a show with at Stage West when it was in the West Side.
Yeah,
they're
I think
good people.
that's the issue that Bill had run into too back then, was he was having issues finding a good venue
Well,
that would allow it.
Now there's no issues. Like if he's got the bread to put the show on, he could put a show on at the biggest theater we have in downtown Scranton.
All right, so Bill says the issue I've run into is the hip hop community like boneheads. A lot of venues will require $1 million insurance policy.
Well, yeah, that's fair because hip hop has a bad name, and it's because of the artists themselves that give the name, you know. So it kind of like they want the shows, but they're not really helping their case by doing what they do and how they try to go about getting the shows. So that's probably another reason why a lot of hip hop doesn't get booked in the area no more, because people don't know how to keep music to music. Like people don't know when it comes to hip hop, nobody knows how to do a concert. Everybody's gonna be too egotistical. Oh, this rapper sucks. I'm better than him. Somebody's gonna end up beefing, and it fucks it up for everybody because 9 times out of 10 people get trigger happy, and right after the show, we in the parking lot hearing fireworks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
it's one of those situations.
It's a very ego-driven genre.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's like that with everything though. But I feel like there's more of a unity in the rock community than there is for the hip hop community. In the hip hop community, everybody wants to be the best rapper in town. Like nobody's better than them. You can't fuck with them. Like their songs are better than you. They got more streams than you. They got more money than you. Like that's what it is. In the rock scene, it's, hey, you want to buy a sticker? Sure. You want to come to one of my shows? Yeah. I'll go to one of your shows. You come to my show. All right, cool. I'll see if I can get out of work early that day, and I'll go. You ask another hip hop, yo, bro, could you see if you could get me onto that show? Bro, I just invited you to come see me. Yo, yeah, but like, could you see if you could like get me on to perform? What? Like, why is that the first question? Why can't it be like, oh, word, yo, bro, I'm gonna go, and then you could come to one of my shows? Like, no, it's always, yo, see if you could get me on that shit. And then if you be like, yo, it's already booked. Oh, all right, my fault. I'll see what I could do. And they never come. They never come because they didn't get on the show.
It's a shame how many people are worried about self-promotion anymore when it comes to supporting other people.
Right, though. And at the same, and you could self-promote while you support your friends.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? You could go to your friend. You could go to your friend's show. Oh yeah, this band's really good. You know who else is really good? Me. I'm a music artist. Hi, nice to meet you. Like, oh really? You do music? Yeah. Here's a business card. It's not hard. It's not hard. I used to be a bitch to network. I used to be like, nah, I ain't talking to nobody. Until I realized that not talking to nobody was not gonna get me in the rooms that I wanted to be in. So I was like, okay, let's be a little bit more open about this shit.
Yeah, that's something that can be said for more than just the music industry, because the podcast industry is kind of the same deal. Like people need to realize that it's not all a competition.
Right.
Just support one another. Jack says you need to have the right security team so that shit doesn't happen. at the
Agreed.
venues, at the shows.
Agreed. Like I said, we just did one at the Rich Theater, and that shit was clean cut. Everything was smooth, no problems. Everybody had a good time. Food was great. Artists were great. Like the whole event was a great fucking hit. And we had an after party afterwards, drama free. Security was on point. Like I said, artists were on point. Vendors were on point. The staff at the venue was on point. Big shout out to Josh Balls and James at the Ritz Theater for allowing us to do that. That was a great experience for us. And we need more shit like that. I can't really say we, but because I don't really do hip hop stuff anymore. But for the people who are actively still doing hip hop and that's their main genre, we need that. We need. I can say we still because you know what? At the end of the day, that's how I started. That's my roots. So we definitely need more hip hop in the area, more shows at least because we got the music, we just don't got the shows. So
what led to the transition in genres?
I live in an area where everybody and their mom is a rock band. So like, if you can't beat them, join them. Nah, nah. But like, in all seriousness though, I've been having a lot more fun doing rock music as opposed to hip hop music. And not only that, but the hip hop community is very toxic. And I don't want to be involved in anything that's toxic. Like, I shouldn't have grown 45-year-old men making subliminal posts about, oh, these youngins, this and all this, that, and the third. But then, like, they'll see me in person, shake my hand, and tell me how good I am. I'm not for that. I'm not for that. I'm a very genuine person, and I like surrounding myself with genuine people. And if that can't be in my circle when I'm doing hip hop music, I'm gonna go somewhere where the support is real, um, where everybody literally loves each other, supports each other, goes to each other's shows, buys each other's merch. Like that's the kind of community that we need for the hip hop community, bro. Like we don't need this self-centered, oh, I'm better than you. Like, do you understand with all the years of people saying I'm better than you, we could have had something already? Like we could have been on. We could have been an empire. We could have built something. But everybody's too like self-centered and focused on being the best rapper in the town that nobody wants to come together as a collective and be like, you know what? We could literally build this crazy ass empire and Scranton could be known for something other than rock music and the office. Like nobody's thinking like that. And that's why I feel like Atmosphere Music Festival had to happen because the organizers brought that to the table. Like um we brought it to the city. Like we brought a positive fucking hip hop show to the city of Scranton where everybody was having a fun time, where everybody enjoyed themselves, took videos, pictures, sang along. Like we need more of it. We need more of it. And if people can coexist and throw this pride to the side or whatever, I know a lot of it is street politics. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say, yo, stop beefing with your ops. But if you can put on a show where everybody's on the same page and everybody can make their little money together and everybody can have a good time, I don't see why it's an issue to do it, you know?
See, it's a strange culture and it's a strange thing to try to be the best and outdo everybody and be vain about music.
Right.
When you know damn well nobody has just one artist they listen to.
Exactly.
Everyone listens to a variety of things, man.
Exactly. Like there's
it's hard to see
nobody in
that
the
mindset.
world that just like, I only listen to Snoop Dogg. I don't listen to nobody else. You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
No,
If
my
there's
uncle was
somebody
one
who
of
can tell me
them.
that they listen to one fucking band and they have proof that that's the only band that they listen to, I'll give them $100.
I can vouch right now. My uncle used to. He has since changed, but when I was growing up, from the time I can remember until I was about 14, my uncle did not listen to anything but Metallica.
Okay, but you got to understand, your uncle came from a generation where as music progressed, their generation was like, fuck this progression. Fuck that shit. We're not listening
Yeah.
to anything that's not this. So like that's more of like an old school mindset. Like there's still old heads that'll be like, I won't listen to anything unless it's blues. Well, you're
See,
missing
no,
out.
it wasn't even just like a specific genre. It was Metallica, and that was it. There was nothing else. He didn't listen to anything else. Every CD in his, this is how old we are, CD changer was Metallica.
Nice.
Every CD in his car was Metallica. He had multiple copies of every fucking CD. Until the one day I said, no, we're listening to fucking Korn.
Yes.
And then he started to change a little bit.
He was like, wait a minute. This might not be too bad.
But yeah, no. That's all he listened to was Metallica.
All right. Well, I just got to tell you, man, that the change that you pulled off, that genre suits your voice.
Thank you.
I think your voice sounds great for the genre that you chose. I haven't listened to everything you've done so far. I will, but the stuff that I have listened to, especially the most recent one, fantastic, dude.
Thank you.
It all sounds great. Now, you also mentioned the Steamtown Music Awards.
Correct.
And if I remember correctly, did you won an award there, didn't you?
I did. I won the People's Choice Award for indie rock / pop punk artist of the year.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Good for you, dude.
That was a very, very fun time. Shout out to my guys in Look Back Luna for taking home the grand prize of the main trophy. But it was very fun to win alongside a band that I've played with in the past as a hip hop artist. And I've watched their growth too, because before they were Look Back Luna, they were 570. They had a different female vocalist, a different band lineup. And now it's Gabe.
You need to
which
post
is one of
pictures
the-
in that outfit, by the way.
You better put a
This is not
picture of that
mine,
Garfield
so-
onesie on, bro.
It's not mine.
You're
It's
lying.
a birthday gift.
You're lying.
It's a birthday gift, I promise. Damn.
Yeah,
Now I
see?
saw something else that looks better. So
For
nah,
yourself.
I'm gonna get this. Fuck that. Where was I? Fuck. I was distracted. Want to see me in a Garfield outfit.
I don't know. You were talking about
Oh,
getting
Look Back Luna,
getting
Look
to
Back
win
Luna.
the
So, yeah,
award
they-
alongside someone you worked with.
Yeah. So Look Back Luna, they used to be 570, and they won the main award for indie rock pop punk artist of the year, and I won the People's Choice for that category. And this is like my first year truly like full sending rock music, so to be recognized as the People's Choice indie rock pop punk artist of the year is definitely a blessing. I love, like I said, I love doing rock songs. It's a lot of fun to play them at shows. Like once I'm done here, I'm on my way to go get my equipment to go do this show with my boy Spencer, who's my drummer. We're gonna have a good time.
Nice. Where's your show at tonight?
Tonight I'll be at the Keystone Stage open mic. Hello. I'll be doing a couple songs there, and then afterwards celebrating birthday.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Garfield onesie.
Not my birthday, by the way. My birthday is next month.
So you're wearing that out tonight. So if
Oh,
I go to the
God.
Keystone Stage, I will see you wearing that Garfield.
You're not
onesie.
gonna
Okay.
see me in the damn Garfield outfit. It's not mine, damn it.
Justin, I'll pick you up as soon as this is over.
Aaron wouldn't want to, if you were doing that, Aaron wouldn't want to miss it. He would drive out right now. He doesn't care how late he's out.
Yeah, if you could. And then
He'd stay at work.
little perfume from around there too. Man, I saw the Ariana Grande "Thank You Next" right there. Yo,
So we are really shopping with Gus
I
today,
have
guys.
that's
so
right.
many questions right now, but
I am shopping for a birthday present. Aaron,
We got you. It's a birthday present.
it's okay.
We
Bro.
got you.
We got you, man.
yes, it's for a woman. Duh.
I would hope so.
Nah, man, it's for me actually. Nah, I'm playing.
All right, so the year's almost over now, man. We're into
Right.
September. We're getting into the autumn season. Do you have anything coming up? Any big projects coming up? Anything you want people to check out, see, be on the lookout for?
I think it's on the inside of it. Yeah. So right now I got Echoes of the Void that just dropped on the 13th of September. So I'm really trying to push that heavy. And then right now, as far as like plans for shows and anything like that, Spencer and I are gonna be working together to figure out some venues to perform at. We're gonna build a nice little set list for us to play that will excuse the fuck out of me. The pink one. We're gonna be building a set list for us to play, some covers and originals involved in that set. So just really gearing up for the fall, trying to make sure I still have that heavy presence of as a performer and of course with the music. So once people get tired of Echoes of the Void, I'll give them something new to listen to.
So you have a goal right now for Echoes of the Void. Yeah, you're trying to hit 1,000 plays over on. Is it on all platforms or just on Spotify?
So right now on Spotify, we're almost there. So if we could get like the whole album to 1,000 or more, that would be amazing. Because like I said, this project means the world to me. Gotcha. This project means the world to me. It's probably one of the most important projects of my career because it's a different direction from what I'm normally used to doing. The last album that I put out was a R&B rap album. So me going from that last year to now this year, the EP that I drop is alternative rock. You know,
It's a big change.
my main goal is for it to be received well with anybody who's been following me and my journey. Anybody who's a fan of my music, anybody who's not a fan of my music, who's just now learning about me. There's still music out there from my previous ventures that you can listen to. But right now, full-fledged diving into. Do I have a card? Yo, no, I don't have a business card. No, I'm sorry. I have them in my car. If I get a chance to come back in.
You've got a great cashier there. You've got a great cashier.
I do have a Facebook page.
I gotta see.
Okay. Who? What's her name? Sasha. Nice.
There you go.
We'll get something done. I'll write it down for you.
Networking.
Always,
live.
always networking, baby.
Yeah, I see.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you're fine.
Sorry, I didn't hear you conversation.
It's okay. Yeah, right now I'm doing an interview. So
Yeah, we're live right now. You can find us at NDT Podcast on Facebook. You can watch the whole video
NDT
with us.
Podcast.
You want to mess with her? Turn the phone around and put her on the stream.
Ask her if she wants to be live.
Don't even ask
She
her.
can
Just
hear
turn
you.
the phone.
And then my Instagram, I'll give you my Instagram too.
I love it.
This is how it happens.
Yeah.
570.
No, you really got to be willing to put yourself out there. You really do.
Oh, this is a G right here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me make it more.
Wait.
And then this is the @ logo. That's Gus The Savage, my Facebook.
That's G2.
Hi.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
No, she's gonna show her daughter.
Gotta love it.
so maybe. Oh, okay. He goes like, I'm
Take care. Bye.
So you guys be confident.
Bro, I had to like literally grow into this shit. Did she give me my receipt? Time out. I can't walk out of here without a receipt. Oh wait, she did give me my receipt.
Yeah, just in case you got to return it, wrong side or something.
I just don't want people to be like, you're stealing.
He's gonna wear it once and return it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about going to Walmart, man. They ask you, how do you want your receipt? You want it emailed or do you want a print copy? Oh, I always hit print copy, man, because they're going to stop you on the way out anyway.
When it comes up on my phone, I just show them my phone. They're like, you're good, sweetheart. Take care.
I mean, generally, I just
thank
don't
you.
stop for them.
Rob the whole store.
Yeah,
Nope.
seriously.
I just keep walking.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
Actually,
Sir,
if
no,
I'm on the
if you-
move,
if-
I will too.
Like, if you had cashiers, you wouldn't need to fucking do this. This is stupid. You're trusting me to do this job. I'm fucking
that.
leaving.
Justin, you didn't see the video of the Home Depot security guard, Home Depot or Lowe's, I can't remember which it was, that legit shot a man and killed him.
No.
He was standing in front of his truck. He I don't know what the hell the problem was. He said the guy shoplifted or some shit. He's standing in front of his truck, and the guy inched forward. He had his steering wheel turned like he was going to go around the security guard. Security guard pulled out a gun and fired into the car, killed the guy.
I didn't even know they were allowed to have guns.
That's I was like,
Probably
holy
not
shit.
supposed to.
No. Like, come on,
They're
man.
not even supposed to touch you.
No. Fucking nuts, man. I swear. This world's crazy. This world's fucking crazy.
Sure the fuck is.
I don't know. I think I don't know. Let's get back on topic here. Away from security guards shooting people. Away from that. All right. What else we got going on? You know, we could talk to him about wrestling. He's got a big love for wrestling. Why don't you guys, Justin? Why don't you ask him a little bit about what he thinks about tonight's matchups and shit? Talk to him about recent WWE shit.
Dude, I'm not
Since
ready
you're not
for
going to
a
be on
wrestling
tomorrow.
match. Yeah, but I wasn't ready to talk wrestling today.
Oh, come on. I want to keep him on for a little while longer. I know he's on his way to a show. He's got a lot of stuff to do. We get it.
Because now I have to turn into the man behind the mic, the Hollywood star child, Gus The Savage, the ring announcer. You're not going to talk wrestling to me, brother? Come on, man. Are you serious right now?
Bro, Gus, he didn't prepare.
Let's talk suplexes.
Suplex City, baby.
I'll shoot a promo on you right now, Justin. Don't play.
You got to have something.
Oh,
I mean,
at
least the main thing about tonight, because like I'm excited about hopping off here and watching some Raw. Because
the main thing tonight is they finally have to put a belt on fucking Jay, and I don't think Monday night's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna do it on a Monday night.
No.
It's a swerve, baby.
It's
They almost have to.
Well,
get
like,
him out.
I know, right?
I don't think he's gonna.
Jay's got to be
win
getting
at
tired
all.
of being close to having a solo belt and not getting one.
this is the fourth major title he's gonna wrestle for. He's lost every other one: Universal, World, US, and now he's going for the IC. If he loses this one, man, and here's my thing. You said not on Monday night, right, Justin? But
Right.
it's a mid-card title. It's meant to be won and lost on TV, right?
Yeah, but when it's a Braun Breaker and a Jey Uso, no.
And on top of that, we're not just talking about some like 24/7 title. We're talking about one of the most prestigious championships in the WWE, which they don't show that much respect to anymore, and that kind of pisses me off because all these fucking Hall of Famers that paved the way for all the Intercontinental champions that followed, and now the Intercontinental champion is just here, a trophy for you. Like,
I thought Sammy did good to it.
I guess, absolutely. When Sammy was champion, the championship had meaning.
And I think giving it to Braun was a good going forward with it because he's a stud.
Yeah.
It'll be a stepping stone for him.
Exactly. He's going to win many more championships. Let Jay have the belt.
Absolutely. I feel though Jay at least one time in his career has to hold a world championship, bro. Not just the regular mid-card title. Like, he needs to be world heavyweight champion or WWE champion at least once in his career, just so he could say, "Yeah, I got that accolade. I was a WWE champion," and he deserves.
Yeah. He first needs a solo title.
Yeah,
He doesn't even have that yet.
Right.
That's-
Absolutely.
That's tonight, I think. I honestly do, because Braun Breaker is young. He's got a long time to collect titles. Jey Uso, you can't let him lose another one, right? He's so over with the fans.
And
you got to keep him happy.
If what we think is going to happen at Survivor Series, where he teams back up with Roman, he's got to go in that at least thinking he's on the same level. He's not just going to go back with his tail between his legs.
Right. No. And
That'll
he's not
make
going
him
to go
look
back
weak.
with his tail between his legs regardless if he has a belt or not. What I feel, I don't think they're going to take it off of Braun just yet. Why? Because they've already built him to be of the caliber of a mixture of Brock Lesnar and Goldberg combined. So having him lose to Jey Uso would bring a large pop from the crowd. Would it make sense for how much they've built him to be unstoppable? No, because the story for him being unstoppable is still really fresh for the main roster. He had a good run with NXT with that, but now since he's on the main roster, he's got to assert a little bit more dominance. And I don't think they're gonna take the belt off of him, especially not on Monday. That's a pay-per-view match.
But that also gives Jay that he's the first one of his family to beat anybody in the Steiner family.
That, yeah.
And he has his solo belt. So then he can, when he eventually teams back up with Roman, he's going back as somebody on his own, not needing Roman's help.
Right.
What a more perfect way to bring Jimmy and Jay back together by having Jimmy interfere tonight, cost Braun the belt. Now they're back in line for Survivor Series, and Braun still looks strong.
Wait, though. Hold on now. Now that would make sense if before Jimmy left, they were a little bit on the same page. We still have some lingering beef between the twins. So
what better way to settle
cool,
it?
Though. That would be fucking cool.
I was thinking that too. I don't know. That is a little far-fetched because there was still beef there.
Yeah, but what a better way to start the conversation.
Right, but the seeds for that haven't been planted at all.
It's good. Swerve, baby.
Now, what I think is most likely to happen is you're going to see walking into Survivor Series. I think you'll have Jay with the Intercontinental, and I think Sammy will have the World Heavyweight.
Oh wait, time out. You think Sammy's going to be involved in this Bloodline versus Bloodline match?
Yes,
no doubt.
It's going to be the original Bloodline.
But Sammy's not a part of the original Bloodline.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. You know damn well he's not.
What?
He was just honorary.
He was an honorary. Yeah, but he was a part of that original faction.
He's part of that storyline. He is a part of that bloodline.
You have to forgive Gus. He's not feeling very oozy.
Oh, okay. that was a good one. But when I think original Bloodline, the only people that I truly, can really think of is Jimmy, Jay, Roman. Like them three.
It's not enough for a War Games match. Cody
that
and
is
Sam
true.
eventually get involved.
Cody's not gonna get that shit. Cody's gonna have too much going on that day to be involved in that match.
Let's say, what do you think about this partnership?
Roman
for
and Cody?
Bad Blood. Yeah.
They're building something.
Yeah.
War Games.
Cody
no,
and
they're
Roman,
building something with Cody and Roman again too.
Cody and Roman win the match. After the match, Roman Reigns hits him with a Superman punch and a spear to let him know, like, I told you what I told you. Remember what I said? After this is all said and done, like, this is my house, So that's what's gonna happen.
I think it's the other way around.
I don't think anybody wins. I think it turns into an implosion, which sets up the entire Survivor Series match from the get-go.
That's the most likely spot
winning.
you see Jimmy
No
come
one's
back.
winning.
Jimmy comes back during that match.
All right, and now if we're talking about the future of the Survivor Series War Games match, Jacob Fatu is turning on Solo Sikoa.
See, we've all kind of thought this too.
100%, without a shadow of a doubt, Jacob Fatu is going to turn on Solo Sikoa. And it's going to be all... I feel like everybody's going to turn on Solo, and it's going to be the whole bloodline in the center of the ring, throwing up the ones, and Solo's going to be, like, in a corner in disbelief, like, no, why?
When it all started with Solo taking that tag team belt away from Fatu.
That's right. That's right.
And my wife is right. He overshadows Solo so bad.
He's literally like, oh my God. Like, I will pick Jacob Fatu over Solo any day. Solo needs to go back to the Performance Center and speak with an agent about promo skills too, because he has none. I am an amateur ring announcer who can run a lap in a promo against a professional wrestler. You can stamp that.
Mark it down, man.
To be
Timestamp
fair,
it. Let's clip it.
I don't care.
Since Roman's come back, there's been a little bit of an improvement.
A tad,
A little bit.
bit of improvement, but I just don't. I don't. It's a bit dark. Don't mind me, but I just don't fucking. I can't get behind this whole Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief, bruh. Like I can't take Solo serious at all.
So
I don't
if-
understand the giving him the tribal chief thing and then bringing in Jacob Fatu.
Yes.
Like that was just the
Like,
first
he needed an
30
enforcer.
seconds Fatu was in the WWE. He was bigger than Solo.
Exactly.
taking out the champion.
Yep.
You got to understand something. Everybody in a mother wanted Jacob Fatu to be in WWE. This man is coming off of MLW. Everybody was seeing all the shit that he was doing. He was one of the realest in the room. Okay. So him being in WWE, everybody's like, oh yeah, bro. What? Fuck Solo. Now we got the real enforcer here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think, like I said, wholeheartedly, Jacob Fatu turning on Solo Sikoa in the worst way possible.
Yeah, I think we've all
So if
Agreed on
we're
that.
talking promos, we're talking bloodline. What are your thoughts on Tama Tonga's promo the other night?
Yeah.
Oh, he is so bad.
Bro, I
Both
think-
of them.
I think he
Both
did
of
that
them.
the first time he was on camera. He did that, and then afterwards, he probably said to himself, "Fuck, now I got to live with that. Now I
Yep.
got to carry that, and that's me. Fuck." Because
They
that
are
is not.
both
Oh my
so
god.
bad.
Now every time he comes out, it's like, yeah. He's like that fucking
Little
that-
Tasmanian devil.
No. What's that? The fucking that family that was on Nickelodeon that they.
Oh, Wild Thornberries, Donnie.
Yes.
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 Fuck yes. Exactly.
Beavis
That's a
and
good one.
Butthead. yeah.
Opie. So Opie says Jacob Fatu versus Braun Breaker for the IC title is a match that needs to happen. I want to see
That's going to
Fatu
be a
versus
heavyweight
Breaker.
belt. They're
They're on different brands right now. They'll eventually be together, and that match would be incredible.
They have to.
Yeah. Yes. I feel though it doesn't need to be for a belt. That doesn't.
No,
that would
no,
be,
it
that would
doesn't.
be great either way.
Yeah.
Just like that's a perfect segue. Just like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre don't need a belt.
Look at you using big words like segue.
Okay. Now here's where at first I used to agree with that statement, but at the same time, you talking to one of the biggest CM Punk fans of all time. Like when he came back to AEW, I didn't give a fuck where he was at. I was just very happy to see him in a wrestling ring.
I hated Punk until about 6 months ago.
I have loved CM Punk all my fucking life. All my life. Straight Edge Society, fucking Nexus, fucking Summer of Punk, fucking Bleeding Through the Dark. Yo, bro. Fire burns. The fire burns always, okay? In my heart for CM Punk. So I feel with him finally being back, with him finally getting back into the groove of things, we're seeing Punk in pretty good matches as opposed to the sloppiness that we saw from the Royal Rumble. He deserves it is far well deserved, especially after what happened in 2014 where he was supposed to face Triple H for the title at WrestleMania. He needs that. That's something that he needs. It's not
Right.
a want
I'm not
anymore.
saying
It's a need.
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying this story doesn't.
It would make it better though, would it not?
Justin, you used to
it's
think differently, Justin. You used to think differently. You used to say it had to end with a title match between these two. You said
No,
that
I
in the
didn't.
beginning.
no, I did not.
remember you saying that on an episode of the podcast, Justin.
Aaron, did he say that? Am I
No.
losing my mind? I thought he said that
I think I
they
was the one that
needed
was
that.
saying
Was it
I've
you?
always said that
Somebody
it
said
doesn't
it.
need a belt.
I think it should be for the belt. That's what I said.
Okay, yeah,
belt
What
at
I
Mania.
think is happening
Aaron
is
said it.
they're building to the bigger Rollins Punk at Mania for a belt.
Now that okay,
That's what it is.
that
Because
makes
they
a lot
put
more
them
sense.
in ring face to face, about to go at it, and then they never let them touch. And
Yep.
Rollins hasn't been back since. That's what they're building.
I mean, didn't CM Punk also say he'd like to be the one to go after Cena in WrestleMania his last year here?
Ooh,
Didn't Punk say that
I don't
in an
think so.
interview?
He'd like to take a run at him, like have work with them, but I don't know if if Mania was specified.
Hmm.
I don't want CM Punk. I don't want CM Punk versus John Cena at WrestleMania. I want.
We'll never know what he wants because it's shut off on him.
His battery died, or he hit the wrong button.
Yeah, but his fingers were in the air. He was wagging his finger at us. I know we were getting down to the wire and we were about to round things out, but we'll give it a couple minutes, see if he comes back in. Cliffhanger. We'll see what he wants, and if we don't get it, maybe I'll bring him back into the studio tomorrow at some point. Let him record what he wants to see, and then I'll post it for you guys.
He definitely wants Punk for a belt at Mania.
I must be an outlier, man, not being a Punk fan.
Jared,
He's
your
a- no,
background's
he's-
a little messed up now.
He's in
You see what Jared's been doing in my background?
Oh, I've been watching.
I
love it.
Exposure things like he's.
I'm all in. And that's all right. But listen, man, Gus has had, there he is. Gus
There he
has
is.
had a lot of good shit to say throughout this entire episode. So for anybody who came in late, make sure you guys go back and listen to the whole thing. Gus, who is it you really want to see?
Okay, so before I was rudely interrupted by I don't know what the fuck, WrestleMania, John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Yes,
Yep.
that's what I want to. And I want it to mean something.
It's gotta be.
It's got to be
For
for
a
a
belt.
title.
Yeah, it's gotta be for a belt. And it's gotta be
Cena
Cena's
breaks the
17th
record.
title win.
See, I don't know if they have enough belts for this.
So
Because
in
I
order
think
for
you're
that-
getting Cody Roman for the belt.
right.
I think you're gonna
so
get.
in order,
Not
you
yet.
can't. So that means we can't have Rollins versus Punk for a belt this year. Because
You said a
if
SummerSlam.
if we're looking at we could do that, but damn, that's a whole year to wait.
So what I've been saying is Punk came back. His big thing is he just wants to headline WrestleMania.
Yes.
The belt doesn't have to be involved. He wants to be the main event.
He said he needs another title run. He needs that.
He'll get it, but I think him and Rollins could main event Saturday night with no belt involved. I think the heat between and that. Fuck you, Jared.
He just saw it.
You finally saw it. Justin loves AEW. I love it.
I think we might have lost him again.
He might be frozen.
I'm right here.
It seems like
Oh,
okay. I was gonna say it seems
But-
like he's going through a dead spot here or something.
I think the Saturday night main event could be Punk Rollins, and the belt doesn't need to be involved because the heat in that rivalry is just natural,
Yes.
and it's
Okay.
real.
So, okay. How do we get the belt on Randy before WrestleMania?
He turns on Cody.
Yeah,
Ooh, fuck.
you're starting to see it on
Nice.
in Kevin already,
Yeah.
and Randy's just gonna follow him,
I don't know if it's
or
more
Cody
Kevin
turns
wanting- Ooh.
because
Cody
he's
feeling like
seen-
everybody's turning on him.
He's seen Kevin hold the belt multiple times,
And the chair.
Friday night turned around and saw him holding the chair.
I don't see a face Orton and a face Cena fighting off against each other. I think it's going to be heel
Right.
Orton.
Who's saying
It has
Cena's
to
coming
be.
back face?
It's got to be Legend Killer Orton.
Come on.
Like,
Yep.
it's got to be like a rivalry.
That's
It's got to be
true.
the same caliber of Edge versus Randy Orton. When Edge came back and Randy Orton was like, "Yeah, you're my brother," and then all of a sudden hit him with an RKO and a concerto, and
I
said he
just
did him
don't
a
like doing
favor.
that to Randy Orton when he's like the biggest face he's ever been.
Dude, that man can be heel and still be loved by the crowd.
150%.
Yeah, absolutely. If Randy Orton's so over that it doesn't matter what role he's in.
It's just like Rhea.
And you also got to
Yeah.
think about it too. Randy Orton, in reality,
Dead spot. Told you. So while it is really fun to be traveling with our guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live show and these things tend to happen. I mean, you could run into a dead spot, lose your service, out you go. And then we got to wait for you to come back. So, guys, if you're just joining us now, it has been a fantastic episode. Gus has talked about his music, the music scene in NEPA in general. Make sure you go back to the beginning and listen to the entire thing. It's been phenomenal. Right now, he is also a big WWE and pro wrestling fan. So we are talking to him a little bit about WWE. Justin won't be on the show tomorrow. It will be Aaron and probably myself discussing that stuff. So one last time, let's get Gus back in here for some final thoughts, and then we will round out the episode. Jared, maybe? He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Gus is back.
Yo, this podcast don't want to see me in here no more. That's what it is.
It's the luxury of traveling with you, my friend. But all right, some final thoughts here. Let's get some final thoughts on the wrestling stuff, and then we'll talk about some upcoming stuff you got going on and where people could check you out.
All right, wrestling. As I wanna shoot real quick. Dude, everybody in the local scene is fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, and everybody needs to get their act together. Real shit. I don't give a fuck if everybody thinks my opinion's not worth a crap. I really don't give a fuck. From my experiences throughout the scene, we need to do better. We need to be doing better. We need to be more unified. It's a lot of talk about being unified and not enough unification. So we need to build a better community. There should be no reason why everybody's working with each other, and then there's always one company that doesn't get along with anybody. And it really makes me sad, and it makes other people sad too. It makes my peers sad, the peers that I've grown fond to, grown good connections with. They have their stories that, have to be silenced, unfortunately, but they will eventually be able to tell their truth and use their voice. But there's a lot of shit
We're
to
losing.
fix. I'm not gonna fucking. Oh my God! Listen, I said what I said. I love WWE. Fucking, we're gonna fucking watch Monday Night Raw at the show, so that's gonna,
Nice.
that's gonna be fun. But yeah, no, everybody needs to be more like this and less like this, because there's so much more we could do together rather than apart.
Yeah, man, the indie scene is a big grind, and the more opportunities you have, the better. So I can see where you're coming from with that one. All right, what do you want to tell us you got coming up here in the near future? Where can people find you? Check out all your music, follow along with your career.
Well, right now, on Instagram, GTS570. That's where I'm active the most, as well on Facebook at Gus The Savage. You can find my music on every single streaming platform: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, you name it, I'm on there. All you gotta do is type out Gus The Savage. Please, without hesitation, click on the EP Echoes of the Void and give it a stream on whatever platform you choose to listen to music on. A lot of people say streaming doesn't help. To me, it does help. I will take whatever penny the streaming services give me. But more importantly, I just really want this project to flourish and I want people to listen to this new venture that I'm on, take it in, really sit with it and be like, yo, like Gus might just be onto something, because I truly feel like I am when it comes to this new rock pop punk style that I'm taking on. So I'm ready to have fun, ready to conquer the world, bring everybody with me.
Oh yeah, man. I think the sound is good for you. I think the songs, the music that you're making sound incredible. I think you got a great voice for it. And I wish you continued success through all of this shit, and just keep climbing, man. Keep working at it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. And it was a very, very, very much an honor to be on this podcast. I will never take things like this for granted ever in life, because you guys are important just as much as I'm important. You guys are giving us a platform to speak and promote and show our personalities. So big ups to you guys. Continue to keep working and keep thriving and be successful in life, because I could see this podcast getting taken to some higher levels than it is right now, for sure.
I appreciate that, man. I hope you're right. We're really working hard at it. All right, guys, make sure you check out Gus the Savage on all platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you listen. Make sure you check him out. His music is fire. You guys are going to enjoy it. You're going to love the sound. So make sure you follow him over on Facebook and Instagram as well. Follow along with his career. Keep up to date on everything new he's got going on. Check out all the new stuff he's got. Echoes of the Void, stream that project. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all later.
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 Bow, bow, bow.